Hello students, Apna Study presents you the Hindu news bulletins for the 15th of June. Let's dive in.
National news. Former Telangana Health Minister Itala Rajender joins BJP.
Itala Rajender formally joined the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, at the party office in New Delhi. The former health minister joined the party in the Telangana state cabinet. The leaders trooped out to meet National Party President JP Nadda.
May 28 order delegating power to collectors in 13 districts to grant citizenship.
May 28 order delegating power to collectors in 13 districts across 5 states to grant citizenship to non-Muslims from Pakistan, Afghanistan and Bangladesh has no relation whatsoever with the controversial Citizenship Amendment Act of 2019. The 2019 Act, better known as CAA, is under challenge before the Supreme Court.
The LJP revolt against the JDU.
5 of the 6 MPs of the Lok Janshakti Party, LJP, met Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla over replacing party president Chirag Paswan with his uncle, Pashupati Nath Paras, as the leader of the parliamentary party. Mr. Paras said he was only trying to rescue the party. In the same breath, he also praised Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar.
Mehul Chokshi's legal team releases photos and videos of Indian origin men.
UK law firm looking after the case of fugitive diamond trader Mehul Choksi has released images and videos purportedly showing individuals, including Indian origin men, involved in an elaborate operation to take him from Antigua to Dominica on May 23. The intention behind the entire operation was to whisk away Mr. Choksai to India by shortening the legal process, the firm said.
Lakshadweep, the protests continue.
Islanders protested against the arrival of the Union Territories Administrator, Praful Khoda Patel, on Monday. The protest was called by the all-party Save Lakshadweep Forum. The administration extended the lockdown till June 21 on Kavaratti, Kiltan, Bitra and Minicoy Islands.
China, India and Pakistan expanded their nuclear arsenals.
China is in the middle of a significant modernization and expansion of its nuclear weapon inventory. India and Pakistan also appear to be expanding their nuclear arsenals, according to the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, SIPRI, Yearbook 2021. Russia and the US together possessed over 90% of global nuclear weapons, SIPRI said.
A new variant of the coronavirus, AY1, is emerging in India.
An emerging form of the Delta variant that allows the coronavirus to escape antibodies in recently approved treatment regimes is appearing on the radar of Indian scientists. 5 Indian labs have submitted data on this modified variant in May and June to GISAID. Public Health England said that of the 63 genomes in its repository as of June 7, 6 were from India.
International news. Novavax's COVID-19 vaccine shows 90% efficacy.
Novavax's COVID-19 vaccine has shown an overall efficacy of 90.4% in trials in the US and Mexico. The Maryland-based company tested its 2-dose NVX-CoV 2373 vaccine on a population of just under 30,000 adults. 10 moderate to severe cases of the disease were observed, but all were confined to the placebo group. Preliminary data suggests that the vaccine is safe, according to a press release.
China's official accounts of the Galwan Valley conflict.
China's official accounts of what led to the June 15, 2020 clash in the Galwan Valley still leave many questions unanswered. Indian officials say Beijing is, in fact, yet to provide any clarity or credible explanation of its actions last year. China has also firmly clamped down on any questioning of the official narrative.
Sri Lanka's GSP Plus status, the EU's general scheme of preferences.
Sri Lanka regained GSP Plus status in 2017 on the commitment to implement 27 international conventions on human rights, labor conditions, protection of the environment and good governance. The status effectively removes import duties on goods from Sri Lanka entering the EU. The June 10 resolution expresses a deep concern over Sri Lanka's alarming path towards the recurrence of grave human rights violations.
The trial of Aung San Suu Kyi.
Junta's witnesses testified that Nobel laureate flouted COVID-19 curbs and illegally imported walkie-talkies. The trial of deposed Myanmar leader Aung San Suu Kyi got underway more than 4 months after a military coup.
Benjamin Netanyahu, the king of Israel.
No politician has managed to influence Israel's domestic and foreign policies as much as Mr. Netanyahu has done in the new century. He ruled from the right, made alliances with a host of Jewish Orthodox parties, took a tough line towards the Palestinians, expanded the Jewish settlements in the Palestinian territories, and repeatedly bombed Gaza.
Business news. Retail inflation hits a 6-month high.
Retail inflation hit a 6-month high of 6.3% in May, thanks to a persistent rise in fuel and edible oil prices. Food inflation rose to 5.1% from just 1.96% in April. Fuel and power inflation nearly quadrupled to 37.6% from the 9.75% recorded in March this year.
Credit rating agencies need to be compassionate.
Piyush Goyal said there was a need for global rating agencies and bodies such as the IMF to be compassionate and NBSP towards developing countries and give them and NBSP a long rope for economic revival. The minister was speaking at the UN Trade Forum attended by the World Trade Organization Director General Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala.
Sports news. Copa America, Brazil vs Venezuela.
Marquinhos opened the scoring midway through the first half and Gabriel sealed the victory a minute from time. Neymar scored a penalty and created a second as hosts Brazil eased to a 3-0 victory over coronavirus-depleted Venezuela. Colombia beat Ecuador 1-0 in Cuyaba in its first match of the 2021 Copa America tournament.
Women's cricket, Harmanpreet Kaur and the red ball.
India take on England in a one-off test at Bristol on Wednesday. Harmanpreet Kaur played her last test in India in 2014. Ajinkya Rahane gave her some tips on how to bat in tests. India vice-captain says the wickets in England are totally different from those in India.